We got a star-studded list of celebrity guests here today in Chinatown. How exciting is that? Hi everyone, I am San Francisco Mayor London Breed. It is so great to be here. Chok Dai Ga, Sunny Phai Lok.
All right, yeah.
Sun Tai Ging Hong. Ping On Dai Gut. No Hai Si Jun Bo Le Dat. Yes, I'm getting better with my Cantonese. So it's so great to be here with each and every one of you to kick off Lunar New Year in San Francisco with some excitement. This is one of the oldest Chinatowns anywhere in the world, and San Francisco has been able to enjoy over the years so many visitors and guests and people who come from all over the world. But it's also a community. And especially during Lunar New Year, so many people from all over San Francisco, they travel on the Central Subway, on the 30 Stockton, on our various buses, and with our various ambassadors program to come here to shop, to dine, to enjoy Chinatown as a whole. And so what that means with the significant influx of people, there are things that the city has done and will continue to do to make sure that those experiences are amazing. I sound like Oprah, don't I? Amazing. So first of all, for the month of February in Portsmouth Square, there is free parking. Second of all, on the day of the Lunar New Year parade on February 24th, you will be able to ride the Central Subway for free. And also, I want to thank so many of the city department heads who are here, because there were so many of the businesses that wanted to do other activities outside of their business. And you know how the city can make things real difficult. So we appreciate Deanna and the work, and Sarah Dennis Phillip for the work that they've done with the Office of Economic and Workforce Development to make the permit access easy for the small businesses in Chinatown. And we want to thank President Lai of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce for his partnership in the work that we did, and Eva Lee with the Chinatown Merchants Association. They work with so many businesses in this community so that we can make sure that we are responding to community, that we are supporting the community, and we're not just deciding to do something that's not going to benefit the Chinatown community, especially during Lunar New Year. But we also know that safety is at the top of everyone's mind. And what I am most proud of is that when we saw a spike in anti-Asian hate in this city 2 years ago, we came together. And as a result, we have seen a 90% reduction in anti-Asian hate in San Francisco because of the work that we did together. So I want to thank Annie Chung and Self-Help for the Elderly, and thanks Sarah Wan and Community Youth Center, our police chief Bill Scott, Central Station, and all the officers who are out here every single day, our district attorney for bringing accountability to the table. It takes a village, and we are now starting to see and feel the difference in places like Chinatown, where our grandmas can be as safe as they can be, and we can take a lot of pride in our ambassador programs and all the work we did to come together and to make this a reality. But it doesn't stop there. We got so many great people who are joining us here today because it's about the businesses, it's about public safety, it's about the momentum and the excitement of everything that's happening, and it's about making sure that people know they are welcome to come here and to celebrate the amazing festivities. Last week, we did a nice parade for the new Flower Mart. We marched down the streets and hung out and got together, and the Chinatown Merchants Association, as I said, led the charge, and I know Eva Lee is joining us here today. And we appreciate how people continue to come together and support Chinatown during times like Lunar New Year and all year round. But we also are putting in a little bit extra effort in not only keeping the streets clean, thank you Carla Short, and keeping the streets safe, But we also want to appreciate our beat officers from the San Francisco Police Department, our ambassadors from OSEA who are out here. They're the eyes and the ears of the streets. And some of them speak Cantonese, and it's great for the community to have people to ask questions to. But the energy is so different now. It is an energy that's fueled by excitement, by joy. And the Year of the Dragon is really about courage and strength and progress. And we are celebrating that progress right here in Chinatown with so many of our community leaders, including Pius Lee, who is joining us here today, as well as the president of the Chinese Six Companies. Thank you, Mr. C, for your work and bringing your father, Mr. Lau. We appreciate you all being here. It is so wonderful to be here with community, because we are going to make sure that this community in Chinatown is well supported, well protected, and continues to thrive and blossom, because the hard work of everyone that is joining me here today and leadership from the city and county of San Francisco. And with that, one of our favorite persons and someone who I know so many people in this community are extremely proud of, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our city administrator, Carmen Chu.
Thank you so much, Mayor Breed. I think President Peskin thought you might have been talking about him and was hoping you were. My name is Carmen Chu. I serve as San Francisco City Administrator. I couldn't put into better words what the mayor has already expressed, an enthusiasm for the new year. And perhaps what I'll do is just really personalize how important this time of year is for many people in the Asian American community. Lunar New Year is a big time for us. It's an important and auspicious time where we pull together our families, we celebrate the year that passed, but also have a lot of hope and joy for the year that is to come. And so all of the city departments that are here to celebrate all of the folks who are here in the community in Chinatown, but also across the city. There's going to be Lunar New Year events across San Francisco to celebrate the Year of the Dragon. We are ready to go with our community ambassadors. Again, I want to recognize OSEA, our ambassadors who've been out on the streets in all of our communities to really provide extra presence during this time. I want to thank the mayor for her commitment to continue to fund and actually double the amount of funding we put towards parades that help to activate our neighborhoods, in particular the Chinese New Year parade that's coming up. Yes, loud applause. It is one of the best parades that we have. And I know you're going to hear from many of my colleagues next about some of the specific work that they're doing, but all is to say that we as a city have always celebrated the immense diversity that we have here. And one way that we do that is by celebrating these significant cultural activities. So I hope that all San Franciscans, Bay Area residents all come out here to San Francisco to enjoy this amazing city, the wonderful food, all of the activations that are here to come. So thank you. Happy New Year to everybody.
Thank you.
And with that,
thank you, Carmen. We appreciate you for being here. And I also just want to recognize someone who's been an extraordinary advocate for members of the Chinese community all over San Francisco. Thank you so much to Lily Lowe and the team from B Chinatown. Lily created an initiative called Chinatown Lunar New Year Shopping. Go, go, go. Go, 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 and spend all your money in Chinatown for Lunar New Year. So thank you again, Lily, for all the work that you do. And with that, I want to introduce our district attorney who's been doing an amazing job here in San Francisco. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Brooke Jenkins.
Happy New Year! This is such an exciting time in San Francisco. I must tell you, since becoming DA, what it has felt like to be a part of the Lunar New Year celebration has been amazing, not just for me, but for my children who were in the parade last year and are looking forward to being in it again this year. But I want to highlight that it's not just what it does for San Francisco. I grew up across the bay in the East Bay, and I used to come here for the Chinese New Year parade and march in my marching band. And so it means so much even to the surrounding areas for the students and the experiences you get, and to be able to really just celebrate with this community. And so first I want to say, of course, I am here to talk about safety and keeping this community safe, not just during Lunar New Year, but 365 days a year. 364 days a year. And so I want to first thank the San Francisco Police Department for their partnership in making sure that we have gotten back to a place in San Francisco where we are enforcing our laws each and every day, each and every law that is on the books. We are working hard to make sure that this community feels safe. We know that post-COVID, there were so many issues with anti-Asian violence, with stores being broken into and vandalized here in Chinatown, and we have come a long way in making it clear that we will not tolerate those acts in our city. We will not tolerate those acts in this community, that we are here to uplift and support and protect this community as we try to do every community in San Francisco. And so, again, we have made significant progress. I was proud to see so many seniors as I was driving up here today out shopping here in Chinatown, but we want to make sure that as they come to and from, that they feel safe to do so and to live their everyday lives. And so we will continue to work with our partners to get that work done. The other thing that I want to talk about briefly is to warn our most vulnerable community members about blessing scams. We know that this is a time of year where people try to take advantage of members of the Asian community, knowing that this is a time when they offer gifts to their loved ones. And so I just want to encourage everyone to avoid having any contact with strangers about the gifts that you are giving. We are working hard to partner with Self-Help for the Elderly, Chinese newcomers, other community organizations to really educate and inform the community about the dangers of blessing scams, and also inform them of what they need to report when something happens, and that we will be there to make sure that we prosecute those who are arrested for engaging in those scams. So again, Happy New Year. So glad to be here, and now I will turn it over to City Attorney David Chu.
Good afternoon, everyone. Gung Hei Fat Choi. I think it is entirely appropriate that after weeks of stormy weather, the sun is shining on Chinatown today. My son's second grade class is visiting Chinatown for the very first time this hour. And I was with them an hour ago trying to think about what it would be like to see this community for the very first time through their eyes. And as someone who's represented Chinatown for the last 16 years, I am so grateful to everyone standing behind me, led by our mayor. I want to thank our police officers and our community ambassadors and everyone who's keeping us safe. I want to thank our public works staffers who are making sure that we are cleaning and steaming and painting to make San Francisco beautiful. I want to thank our community leaders for everything you're doing to revitalize our corridors, our elected officials, our supervisors for making sure that our small businesses are thriving. We can do this together, and I'm just so grateful on behalf of my family for everything that we are doing to move forward San Francisco and move forward the greatest Chinatown in America. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Lunar New Year.
Thank you to our city attorney. Now, please welcome our police chief, Bill Scott.
Thank you, Mayor. Happy New Year, everybody. First of all, I just want to say thanks again to Mayor Breed and all of our elected officials, our department heads who are standing behind me and among this crowd. Also, thank you to the community members. You know, this year has started out very good for our city in terms of crime and public safety. I want to thank the officers. I see our beat officers behind us here. The command staff is standing with us. But I'm going to just go into a little bit of detail about what I mean by that, because I was asked this morning by District Attorney Jenkins and I at a business forum about how we feel about the state of things. And my answer was, I'm feeling better and I'm feeling very hopeful. This time last year, it was a different narrative. You know, it was a different narrative, and the whole doom and gloom picture was being painted about this city. And being the resilient city that we are, we fought back. And we fought back mightily. As far as the San Francisco Police Department, in this community, we've put more officers on foot patrol. Our community ambassadors are adding to add value to our patrols. We have our plainclothes surveillance teams out working right now, trying to not only catch people that are committing crimes, but also deter people from committing those crimes in our city. Our retail theft blitz operations have had a tremendous amount of impact and a tremendous success rate in terms of doing what it's designed to do, arrest people that are wreaking havoc on our city. What that has amounted to for us is year to date, this first year of this year has started off very, very nicely. Homicides in this area, in the Central District, down by 50%. Assaults down by 32%. Burglaries down by 40%. Larceny, and that includes car break-ins, down by 66%. Here's the bottom line. In terms of property crimes, this time last year we had just over 1,000 crimes. Year to date, first month of January this year, 392 crimes. That is amazing work, and that is amazing progress. Now, we know not everything is reported, but I'd much rather be standing before you saying that we're down 600 crimes than we're up 600 crimes. And we are down 600 property crimes in this very district. So thank you. That's because of all of our work. And it's not over. So Lunar New Year is a chance to showcase this great city as the world-class city that it is. And we will be working hard collectively to make sure that Lunar New Year is fun and safe. Our officers will be handing out flyers to educate the public, particularly about the blessing scams that the District Attorney Jenkins just brought up. And we will arrest anyone who seeks to prey on our most vulnerable residents, particularly our elderly residents, because we know that's who is being preyed upon. This is unacceptable. And we cannot do it alone. We need your help. So a couple of just tips before I close here. If somebody's trying to offer you a deal that's too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. Call somebody, call a trusted family member, call us if you're suspicious. Don't let this happen to you. And we hate to see it happen to anybody, but one of the things that these folks tend to do who victimize people is they tend to isolate, they tend to make you feel embarrassed to not reach out for help. Reach out for help. Make sure that when you're enjoying yourselves for the Lunar New Year festivities, watch your surroundings. Make sure that you watch your surroundings. Make sure you see if somebody's following you. If you're using the ATM, watch your surroundings. If you're shopping, watch your surroundings. This is something that we've said, park smart. You know, don't leave valuables open in your car, park smart. And stay vigilant, more importantly than anything. We need your eyes and ears on the ground to help us do what we do, and that is protect the city. So remember, don't give your personal information to anybody on the phone, at your door. Do not give it up. And if you see something suspicious, please, please, please report it. So this year of the Dragon, we want everybody to be healthy, safe, and prosperous, and we want you to enjoy a great, great Lunar New Year. So on behalf of all the members of the San Francisco Police Department, Gong Hei Fat Choi.
And now please welcome the President of the Board of Supervisors, Aaron Peskin.
We are 4 days away from the beginning of the Year of the Dragon, which comes around every 12 years. For me, it will be my 5th time around because I was born in the Year of the Dragon and am once again a wood dragon, so it is particularly significant for me. The city administrator and I were sharing cultural stories about Jews and Chinese, and we actually share a tradition in common, which is that the days leading up to the new year are days for cleaning, symbolically for sweeping away the old and the troubles of the previous year and welcoming in new beginnings. And it is in that vein that I want to thank our public works staff, our new, not so new director, Carla Short, Jada Jordan, who runs operations, Rachel Gordon, and the staff who work day in and day out, who are focusing so much love and attention. And yes, the $25 million supplemental that we got you last year helped a little bit with that and got some extra equipment for intensive cleaning of Chinatown. Thank you, Public Works. To the police department, particularly to Company A Central Station. Yes, we are all created equal. I am lucky because I represent the greatest district in San Francisco that includes the greatest Chinatown outside of China. And I also have the greatest police district in the entire city and county of San Francisco. To our new, not so new Captain Eric Kim, thank you for leading Central Station so well. But to the officers and beat cops in Chinatown, Colbert Chu and Talent Tang and Dexter Sang and Lauren Chu, thank you for the work that you do day in and day out. This is truly the embodiment of community policing. All the grandmas, all the grandpas, all the kids, they know these officers by name. They know the families. That is what makes Chinatown so safe. Thank you, San Francisco Police Department. We don't just do this during the Lunar New Year. We do this here 365 days a year.
Good afternoon. My name is Carla Short. I am the Director of San Francisco Public Works. Thank you, President Peskin, for acknowledging the importance of cleaning in preparation for the new year. The Lunar New Year is one of the biggest celebrations in San Francisco, and of course, historic Chinatown is at the heart of the festivities. And so Public Works has a team of hard-working street cleaning staff on the ground year-round, but we come out in force to ready the neighborhood for the New Year season. I'm going to give a shout out to Tessa Jones, who is the street cleaning supervisor for this district and takes such pride in preparing Chinatown and the whole city for the Lunar New Year. So in addition to the enhanced steam cleaning along our busy commercial corridors and alleyways, we're cleaning the iconic Chinatown Gate at Grant and Bush, scrubbing down the Broadway tunnel, and providing courtesy graffiti abatement on the storefront roll-up gates. Our professional painters are also touching up the decorative dragon lampposts along Grant Avenue. They look beautiful. I just went past them. Prior to the Chinese New Year parade later this month, our street repair crews will also be patching potholes along the parade route. And we do all of this because Chinatown is one of the most beloved neighborhoods, not only in San Francisco, but in the world. We are so proud and grateful to be part of the amazing city and community team to prepare Chinatown for the Year of the Dragon and to welcome the crowds of locals and visitors alike during the holiday season. So thank you again to our hardworking public works staff who are here today and every day. I want to thank Mayor Breed, of course, for her leadership, President Peskin, and our city and community partners who work tirelessly to keep San Francisco vibrant, safe, clean, and welcoming. I wish everyone a joy-filled, prosperous, and healthy new year. And with that, I'd like to bring up Sarah Dennis Phillips from the Office of Economic and Workforce Development.
Sunny Bailong. Local Chinese-owned businesses are critical to San Francisco. What better way to celebrate them than the Lunar New Year? OEWD is excited to urge all of San Francisco to celebrate the Year of the Dragon. Yes, here in Chinatown, but also across the city, in the Excelsior, along Ocean Avenue, in the Portola, in the Richmond, and in the Sunset. You can also visit the Year of the Dragon wooden statues throughout the city while you shop. Whether you're in Union Square, Lakeshore, at Stonestown, at the Chase Center, and of course here in the heart of Chinatown. There are also events throughout the month, including Choi Sun Do here on February 10th, which we're excited about, and the Lunar New Year celebration in Golden Gate Park on February 11th. You can find all of these celebrations and all of these places to shop at sfgov.org/Lunar New Year, where we're working hard at OEWD with our Office of Small Business to market and promote all of the great businesses that you bring us here today. I want to give a special thanks to Mayor Breed and to President Peskin for creating legislation supporting and helping to get our local businesses out into the public realm where they can touch so many more visitors and have so much more of an impact. I also want to thank our partners, and I know so many of them were mentioned already, but From OEWD specifically, the Chinese Chamber of Commerce is a key partner. Be Chinatown has been so critical for us. The Chinese Consulate Benevolent Association, who will be up next after me, the Community Youth Center, and of course OSEA, who is here helping keep our streets safe. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't thank the key partners in OEWD, Francis Chan and Kitty Fong, who are standing here with me, who are key partners to all of you here today. I also want to give a shout out to our Office of Small Business, Katie Tang and Michelle Reynolds, who are continuing to work hard to promote this. And with that, I'd like to introduce the president of the Chinese Consolidated Benevolent Association, President Calvin Say.
Good afternoon, everyone. 恭喜發財. Before I say anything, I want to extend my sincere gratitude to Mayor Bree for taking time, her busy schedule, to come to Chinatown. We truly appreciate that her positive support for public safety and cleaning, beautify the street, and supporting small business. This support are bonded with the concerted effort with a coordination with all the partners in the city, especially in Chinatown area. This support is vital to our community, so that Mayor, thank you. Thank you for your unwavering support for our community. We know that the Mayor come here all the time, but today is very special. We are 4 days from the Chinese New Year. It signifies that the New Year, that a lot of this Chinese family will spend their time, go out shopping, planning for the arrival of the New Year, and especially this year is the New Year of the Dragon, the wooden dragon. Dragon symbolizes the growth and the prosperity and the development of that year. So if I go down to Chinatown to look at all the business, you see that business is bustling and then a lot of activity going on. They even hire additional employees and also new merchandise going. So the business is so vibrant that you can see that this is almost like before the pandemic. So with the gracious support with the city and all the government officials helping, that we can see that there are going to be more visitors that come to Chinatown. They're going to watch over the magnificent parade, witness the elegance of the beauty pageant, and also the delectable cuisines in the area. They take part in many of these Chinese traditional activities. So let us collectively share and celebrate the New Year spirit with the joy moment and embrace the world of the wood dragon to bring good fortune, vibrancy, and prosperity to the city of San Francisco and our community. In closing, not bring great joy to us, to the city, it brings great joy to our city leaders and all of us to witness the bustling street alley in the Chinatown area and see all these people going shopping, dining, and having fun with the Chinese New Year. Mayor Bree, your leadership has been greatly appreciated. I'm confident that your vision for the safe, cleaner, and vibrant city will resonate as we celebrate the Chinese New Year. For the New Year, the Year of the Dragon, I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year with happiness, safety, prosperity, and good fortune for all. Thank you. So for the next speaker, I want to introduce Wei Lai, the president of Chinese Chamber of Commerce. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Wei Lai, and I'm the president of the San Francisco Chinese Chamber of Commerce. First of all, I want to invite everyone that we have our Chinatown Parade coming up on February 24th. I hope that everyone will come. We also have our community fair on the 24th and 25th in Chinatown. And with this said, I really like to express our gratitude to our Mayor, London Breed, our city leaders, our elected officials, for all their support and giving us all the resource and making Chinatown always the best one in the United States. Thank you so much. 恭喜發財，新年健康，龍年行大運。Thank you.
Thank you so much, President Lyon. Thank you to everyone who's joined us here today. Well, there you have it, folks. It's going to be a good time in San Francisco and a good time in Chinatown during the month of February. I am so excited, and people are already descending on this community to support many of the businesses that are here. So when you come to Chinatown on any given day, you don't know what new surprise you may have with any of the businesses. And I know I saw Kevin from the Fortune Cookie Place and all of the folks, and you got to stand in line to get those fortune cookies because you have a lot of visitors there. We have so many great restaurants, and even nightlife at the Lion's Den in Chinatown is fun. So you can come here at any given day, anytime, to enjoy Lunar New Year, but also after Lunar New Year, we're not going anywhere. So please make sure that you continue to come out, support Chinatown, support this amazing jewel in the center and the heart of San Francisco. We appreciate each and every one of you for joining us. And let's go, 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 Chinatown. Yeah.